ahead.
Kazan. Nice to meet you. So, we've been giving you this knowledge, brother. What have you incorporated thus far? What have you learned?
Bring it out.
Give me that Sirach 17 and 11.
Just, just be a better person, because I was a bad person. Right now I just feel this evil person because I did something really bad, really bad that is, so I feel cursed,
You feel cursed. Brother, if you take a look around you, brother, all our brothers and sisters are out here cursed. All our brothers and sisters are committing sin against the Most High God.
That's right.
But we're here to bring you back into the fold. So I'm going to show you, listen to this right quick. Read this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11.
Bring it out.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge.
Besides this, brother, we're the prophets up here giving you knowledge.
That's
Read.
right.
And the law of life.
And the what?
And the law of life.
What's this brother missing?
And the law of life.
What's our people missing?
And the law of life.
Why we out here cursed?
And the law of life.
We don't.
For inherited.
For what?
For inherited.
For culture?
For inherited.
See, God's laws is your heritage.
That's right.
Without the laws, brother, that's why you out here like that. We're out here to teach our people to come back to their heritage.
That's right.
Because their heritage was taken away from them
That's right.
violently.
Bring it out.
Read on, bro.
He made an everlasting covenant with them and shewed them his judgments.
See, give me that in Deuteronomy 29 and 1. The Most High God made an everlasting covenant with the Hebrew Israelites. You a Hebrew, brother. That's what my brother was bringing out. You're not Hispanic. You're not Mexican. These are the names the so-called white man has given us.
That's right.
I'm going to show you something right quick. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant.
Of the what?
Of the covenant.
Brother, do you know what covenant means?
Bring it out.
Covenant means agreement or a contract. So when you go to that bank and try to apply for a credit card, it has its pros and cons, correct? Right. Read on.
Which the Lord's command Moses to meet with the children of Israel.
No, with everybody.
With the children of Israel.
With the so-called white man.
With the children of Israel.
With the Asian man.
With the children of Israel.
With the Japanese man.
With the children of Israel.
See, the covenant, the agreement, the contract was given unto the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
Read on, bro.
In the land of Moab, beside the covenant when he made with them and Horeb. And Moses called unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
So you said you was Honduran?
Bring it out.
So you're probably out the tribe of Ephraim, maybe Zebulun, maybe.
Bring it out.
Most likely Ephraim.
That's right.
That's the head tribe of the northern kingdom.
Bring it
I'm from
out.
Judah. I'm from the southern kingdom. So you got your southern kingdom and you got your northern kingdom.
That's right.
All together is 12 tribes
That's
of
right.
Israel. You'd be from the northern kingdom. Give me that in
Guys, I'm not trying to, get away from you, but the train is here.
all right, brother. You been up here taking heed, man. You got a flyer?
Yeah,
You got a flyer?
Yeah.
They give you a flyer?
Yeah, I do.
All right, brother. Check that flyer out. Get subscribed to them YouTube channels, man, and check out this knowledge, man.
That's right.
You'll find out who you really are according to the Bible.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Take it easy, man. Have a good day, all right?
Thank you.
Sister right here. What's your nationality?
Baptist.
You're a Baptist. That's a denomination. When I ask you what your nationality is, I'm asking what nation of people do you derive from? What
That's
nation
right.
of people do you descend from? Do you descend from the Ammonites, the Jebusites?
No, I don't discriminate against nobody, no Bibles and none of that. Because when people preach, they basically preach the same thing. So it don't matter what words it is. Long you know it's coming from the Bible, not anywhere else.
So, if people preach the same thing, has Christianity, Baptist, Catholicism ever told us that the so-called black man was going to be brought to America on cargo slave ships?
Bring it out.
You got to understand, you got to choose your words wisely, sister.
That's right.
Because these Christianity churches ain't teaching our history.
That's right.
These Baptist churches ain't teaching that we was in the cotton field.
Bring it out.
Ain't teaching we was in the rice fields.
Bring it out.
Ain't teaching we was in the plant fields.
Bring it out.
Reason why I said that, because I'm not from here. I'm from Corsicana. So basically, I'm a long ways from home, and I'm just down here. Well, put it like this: I'm supposed to be living in a group home, but I got terminated from the group home. But now I can't get my information on me now because people think I'm a threat to society.
Sister, we're all considered a threat to society.
That's right.
The so-called white man is scared of us.
That's right.
Give me that in Deuteronomy 28:68. I'm going to show you this in the Bible right here, sister. Because, sister, you don't know who you are.
That's right.
Our brothers and sisters out here, they don't know who they are.
That's right.
They destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Very
But we're
smart.
here to bring it back, sister.
Bring it out.
Listen to this.
But what's destroying their brain is that K2 stuff and this effing up their brain. When they do that stuff, half of the time they don't even know what they're doing.
Sis,
But
let me tell you something.
Take the anger out on other people.
The biggest destruction on the planet right now is the Christian church.
That's right.
It's the Baptist church.
That's right.
It's Catholicism.
That's right.
Those religions teach our people to go against the Most High God and His Son. They don't teach God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's
They
right.
teach that everybody can be saved. Matter of fact, give me that in Joel 2:27. I'm gonna show you something right quick, sister. You think God love everybody? Great question for you. Do you think God loves everybody?
Bring it out.
He loves people when they do right by God, not necessarily always turn their back on God and think God is not always on time and not always there trying to help a person. But also, it's not in the Bible, but a person got to help themselves in order to help other people.
Somewhat of that is true, sister. Listen to this.
Book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So this is God right here. He said, ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. Israel consists of these 12 tribes right
That's
here.
right.
Doesn't consist of the white man. Doesn't consist of the Japanese man. Doesn't consist of the Chinese man. It's only these 12 on this chart right here.
That's right.
So is your father so-called African American, so-called black man, sister?
Well, I never seen my father, so he been in and out my life since I was a child. But
Give me that
Nah.
Deuteronomy 28:54. See, sister, you going through them curses.
That's right.
You going through them curses of not keeping God's commandments. Read on right
That's
here,
right.
quick, sister. I'm gonna show you something right quick. Read on.
And that I am the Lord your God.
So God said He's the God of the 12 tribes of Israel right here.
That's
Read on.
right. And none else.
And what?
And none else.
No, the Chinese man.
And none else.
No, the Asian man.
And none
No,
else.
the white man.
And none else.
See, the God say He the God of you only.
That's right.
He's not the God of these other nations around here, sister.
That's right.
But since God is the God of the Israelites have requirements. We aren't keeping those requirements right now.
That's right.
Sister right here, what's your name? I'm Kazan. Shake my hand, sister. You doing all right? You know what we doing up here? What we doing? Waking our people up to what? That's right, sister. What's your nationality?
I'm a Jew.
You a Jew. What tribe?
Israel.
What tribe?
An Israelite.
Israelite. You have to be. So I'm from the tribe of Judah. I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's
so do you
right.
know what tribe you come from? The tribe is based off your father. Give me that Numbers 1:18 right quick.
Bring
I'm gonna
that
show you
out.
right quick. Your nationality is based off your father. Whoever get to it, Numbers 1:18, Numbers 1:18. Read this right quick.
Book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18.
Bring it out.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigree.
The what?
Their pedigree
You know what a pedigree is, sister?
Bring it out.
Pedigree is a bloodline. Read.
after their families by the house of their fathers.
By who?
By the house of their fathers.
No, the mother.
By the house of their fathers.
So you are what your father is.
That's
so
right.
If your father is a so-called black man, African American man, you're probably from the tribe of Judah, sister.
That's right.
So let me ask you a question right quick. Who did this happen to? Happened to us, right? Why did this happen to us, sister?
Because we disobeyed God.
We disobeyed God. See, sister got some knowledge up here. Give me that in Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah.
This is what we out here to teach. We out here to bring the so-called black man back to his inheritance.
That's right.
The so-called white man done destroyed us in the mind,
That's right.
done destroyed us on the jobs.
That's right.
Sister right here, join the conversation over here. You've been listening. Join the conversation. Deuteronomy 28:68. You got it? Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Sister, what does Egypt mean? Give me that in Exodus 20 and 2.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you what the Bible is a dictionary itself. It's going to break down what Egypt is according to the Bible.
That's right.
Read this, bro. Exodus 20 and 2. Get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it. You got it?
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Bring it out.
I'm the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out the land of Egypt.
So this is God right here. He said, I am the Lord thy God, you possessive, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt. But what is Egypt? Read on.
Out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
Out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt just means bondage.
That's right.
In English, a synonym for bondage is slavery or captivity.
That's right.
So it just means slavery pretty much. So go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Listen to this right quick. Read on.
With ships.
With what?
With ships. With what? With ships.
So the Most High God said he was going to bring his chosen children into Egypt again, into slavery, captivity, bondage again with ships.
That's right.
That's how we came to America. See, you said you was in Christianity, right? She said she was in Catholicism. She said she was in Baptist. See, why don't those churches teach us about our history?
That's right.
Why do they teach us that everyone can be saved?
Bring it out.
Why don't they teach us about the atrocities that happened to the so-called black man? Why we job discriminated on? Why we housing discriminated on?
Bring it out.
Why we last hire first fire?
Bring it out.
Why we get our back beat in at them jobs every day?
Bring it out.
Why don't they teach on that? It's because they hiding something from y'all.
That's
So
right.
both y'all got to come out them church houses.
That's right.
Them the houses of Satan.
That's right.
It's not the house of God. Satan just means the adversary of God.
That's
That's
right.
right.
So teaching you a false doctrine, that's the adversary of God.
That's right.
Read on, bro.
But the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So God said the 12 on this chart right here, they wasn't going to see their homeland again. What is y'all homeland? What's your homeland, sister?
My hometown?
Homeland.
What's that?
Where your
Homeland.
people derive from.
They say we was from Africa.
They say you, that's what they
That's
teach
what
us,
they-
right?
you're
Give me that in
right.
Galatians 4 and 26, bro.
Bring it out.
They say we from Africa. But it's over 50 countries in Africa. So where you from?
Bring it out. Teach.
See, that's the questions we don't ask. Read this, bro.
The book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26.
This where y'all derive from. Read on.
But Jerusalem.
But what?
But Jerusalem.
But what?
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So Jerusalem is the motherland.
That's right.
Not Africa. It's not any country in Africa.
That's right.
Jerusalem is the motherland.
Bring it
That's
on.
where y'all derive from.
That's right.
Read on, bro.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when we got off them slave ships here in America, when the so-called white man captured us and rounded us up in Africa,
But everywhere you go, it's gonna be slavery. It don't matter if it happened to black, white, Mexicans, especially black people who white people did it to.
let me tell you something, sister. You have a religious mindset.
That's right.
This Bible don't teach anything about religion.
That's right.
See, the Bible, God only loves a specific nation of people.
Bring it out.
God don't love everybody.
Bring it out.
Read that part again right there, bro. Read it.
And you shall be sold unto your enemies.
So your enemies taught you that God love everybody. Your enemies taught you that you could be cool with everybody.
That's right.
Your enemies taught you can walk around here in pants. Your enemies taught you can walk around here drunk, groping at noonday.
That's right.
Read on, bro.
For bondmen.
For what?
For bondmen.
For slave men, read.
And bondwomen.
And slave women. Because both y'all got jobs? Don't you got a job, sister? That's a curse. You got a job?
I used to have a job, but I was prostitute to the
See, since you in
I was in my curses. I came today
you in some
to
bad
fix
shit,
my
sister.
teeth.
Well,
Brother right here. Brother right here. What's your nationality? What's your nationality, brother?
Bring it up.
I can't hear you with your mask on, brother. So they don't want to hear it, man. They want to argue, bro.
Well, basically, I used to have, 3 jobs. I was working at Chili's, rolling silverware. I was working at Goodwill. And I was working at a place called CDC, but now it's achieved off of Mockingbird and Irving.
Give me that in Deuteronomy 28:48.
Bring it out.
See, the thing is, our people got to come and listen to this word, man.
That's right.
Our people got to come cleave unto the word. We're not out here just to teach. We out here to build y'all up and bring
right.
y'all back into the fold.
That's right.
Y'all, where you get your food from?
Bring it out.
The stone, Jim.
The store, right?
Yeah.
Who owns Albertsons, Kroger's, Brookshire's, Walmart, Tom Thumb? Don't the so-called white man own all those stores? Listen to this right here.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Bring it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
See, y'all Israelites right here. Since y'all wanted to be disobedient and not keep the words of this Bible right here, God said y'all was going to serve y'all enemies. Read on, bro.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Most High God sent the white man against y'all.
That's right.
Sent the Chinese man against y'all.
That's right.
Sent the Asian man against y'all.
That's right.
Because y'all didn't want to hearken to his word.
Bring
We
it
don't.
out.
In hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
So when you want to go get food, like I said, Brookshire's, Walmart, Tom Thumb, Albertsons, they all owned by the so-called white man.
That's right.
So when you hungry, you got to go to your enemy just to get food.
That's right.
We don't.
And in thirst.
So if you want to get some water, Powerade, Coke, you got to go to the same retail stores to get it. We don't.
And in nakedness.
So in nakedness, in the clothes you got on your back, Nike, Louis, Fendi, Prada, any name brand, you got to go to the so-called white man to get it.
That's right.
We don't.
And in one of all things.
So if you want to get a college degree, you want to get a beautician license, you want to get a driver's license, a passport, and one of all things, the Most High God said you would have to go to the white man to get it.
That's right.
We don't.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
See, they put yokes of iron upon our neck in slavery.
That's right. Bring it out.
They beat religion into your system.
That's right.
They beat Catholicism into you.
That's right.
They beat Baptists off into you.
That's right.
They beat Christianity off into you.
That's right.
Now you out here bugged out,
Bring it out.
talking about God loves everybody.
Bring it out.
If God loves everybody, then why the so-called black man the only one getting hung on trees?
That's right.
Why the so-called black man the only one getting his back beat in?
Teach.
Why the so-called black man, if you look behind you, don't own any of these corporations around here?
Bring it out.
See, y'all gotta start using y'all brain. Y'all gotta start opening y'all mind up. Y'all under curses. The so-called white man got y'all bugged out with the cell phones, with the media, booty shaking, clubs, prostitution. The so-called white man got y'all bugged out, man. Give me that in Exodus 6 and 9. Y'all gotta come back into the fold, sister.
That's right.
You gotta repent for that too.
Bring it out.
You gotta change from that.
That's right.
Cause that's a graven image, sister. You know that? My brother broke it down earlier. I'm gonna bring it back out too, cause that's very important. Give me that in Leviticus 19 and 17.
Bring it out.
That's actually 2 commandments in one. I'm gonna show you something right quick, sister.
Teach.
Read Leviticus 19 and 27. Yeah, Leviticus 19 and 27. Read on.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 27.
Bring it out.
Verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your bit, the corners of your head.
So this is for the man right here, sister. We shall not cut off the corners of our head. That's a commandment. Read.
Neither shalt thou mere the corners of thy beard.
No, we're not supposed to cut the corners of our beard. That's a commandment. Read.
Ye shall not make any cutting in your flesh.
You should not make any what?
Any cutting in your flesh.
What's that tattoo on my sister's forehead?
Any cutting in your flesh.
So, first of all, you're not supposed to make any cuttings in thy flesh.
That's right.
Give me that in Exodus 20 and 4. We're going to go to the law. Then give me that Habakkuk 2 and 18 right quick. You're not supposed to make any cuttings in your flesh. These are the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. See, the so-called white man told us we can come out here and get tattoos. The so-called white man told the so-called black woman she could walk around here in pants. That's a sin to God, sister. Read it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
So, the tattoo was one part, the cross is the second. The cross is a graven image.
That's right.
Christ didn't die on the cross. They hung Christ on a tree.
That's right.
So it says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Real.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth.
So thing that I'm getting to, sister, our brothers and sisters like to walk around here with crosses and Jesus pieces on their necks. So let me ask you something. If I shot your son with an AK-47 and I wore that AK-47 as a gold emblem around my neck, wouldn't that be very disrespectful?
Bring it out.
That's very disrespectful to Christ because they label him as dying on that cross.
That's right.
So when you worship that cross, you really worshiping, you really celebrating his death, to be honest, sister.
That's right. Bring it out.
You're really celebrating his death. But I'm breaking it down for you. Habakkuk 2:18. Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk, you got it?
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 18.
Bring it out.
What professed the graven image?
It said, what profited the graven image?
That's right.
What is that cross going to profit you? Read.
That make thereof have graven in it.
That the so-called white man has created. What is it going to profit you being an Israelite? Nothing. Read.
The molten image.
The molten image. Read.
And a teacher of lies.
What is Baptist?
And a teachers of lies.
What is Catholicism?
And a teacher of lies.
What is Christianity?
And a teacher of lies.
All those are teacher of lies, sister.